Hey, we're two fat guys.
And we just watched Superman. Is there a subtitle?
No, the fan title is Superman the Mad Scientist because it was it's one of the Max Fleischer shorts from Fleischer Studios, which bankrupted the studio. It's a very famous old animation studio. This was the first of them, and all the other ones after that were named like Superman and the Mole Men, Superman and this, Superman and that. So
hey, this is DC Dementia.
Yes, we got a little bogged down in details. Welcome to DC Dementia, which Sam has to say, and I love every second he says it because he can't deny it.
I feel like there's a better thing.
You're gonna get it like 20 movies in. 20 movies in. Here you go. Fuck.
It'll be perfect.
Going back trying to edit tweets like, can I change these hashtags? No one will know. No one is going to know because these videos actually might not make it to about a week or so.
Yeah. We're
going to lag a little bit, but not too much. We are still live tweeting, so
yeah. So you can
go back and watch all of our live tweets because they're super interesting. I assure you. It's like being in the room with us, but like 2 minutes after. So DC Dementia.
Like most of my jokes, 2 minutes after they're funny.
So DC Dementia, I actually made the lineup this time. So Sam, we just wanted to do the breakdown. This one's a lot different because there are a lot more films from series. Like there were a lot more standalones.
Supermans.
Yeah, essentially,
Batman.
If you put things into standalones and series, it's half and half. Essentially, there's half standalone films, then half the films are from either Superman, Batman, or Swamp Thing. Granted, Swamp Thing's only 2, but technically a series. So I immediately decided, okay, we'll go series, standalone, series, standalone, series, standalone. So they alternate back and forth that way. The standalone, since I can do this easily, still go in order of increasing quality, which is why our first standalone film, which will be Steel, starring Shaquille O'Neal, which I believe is the lowest rated thing on the list.
That sounds about right.
The bare bottoms. I believe Return of Swamp Thing is also pretty bad. As is
Catwoman's probably low.
Catwoman's also pretty low, but I believe Steel is the bottom of the barrel. So that's good.
Having recently watched half of it, I'd buy that.
Yeah, I'd buy that.
That seems about on par with the lowest quality stuff from Marvel Madness.
Mm-hmm.
It is just not firing on all cylinders.
With that many series, though, we couldn't do the nice balance, good, bad, slowly getting up over time. Sorry, I had to adjust it in reverse. So those climb, but then the series are just in order, which means Batman would get this nice, good sandwich with awful meat in the middle. Like the bread's good, but the meat's awful. We get into the Batman and Robin and Catwoman section.
Oh yeah. Which is that's still spread out a little because as far as year of releases, if we just went strictly chronological, DC had Batman and Robin, Steel, and Catwoman were all
in a row.
Like all together.
Yeah, actually, Steel and Batman and Robin were in 1997, same year. So that was a bad year for DC Comics. They didn't make another one until Catwoman in 2004.
Yeah, they're like, our big comeback, guys. Oh, fuck.
we fucked up. Fine, Christopher Nolan, do whatever the hell you want with it. We don't care. It's not going to do any good.
Oh, shit!
Direct quote we're quoting. Do you have something to add, Clayton?
Clayton?
You look like you. He's good. Okay. So welcome to DC Dementia. We're looking forward to it. We're starting a little earlier this time just because of personal schedules. We're not going to be able to do the 3-4 movies a night.
Yeah, I can't imagine a 3-a-day coming up anytime soon.
There might be a random Sunday that we snag that we're both free, but I don't see that.
I work
every Sunday.
Yeah.
So probably not. We are doing technically 2 tonight. We're doing the bonus one, which is what we just started with, which was the Fleischer short we started off talking about. I really liked it. It was fun. It was a nice little short. It's the sort
it was. I mean, like we poked fun at it a little bit, but animation from 1941.
It was really solid animation.
But it's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm glad to finally see one because we talked about it a good bit in my history of animation class I took in college. Which greatest class ever.
I wish I knew you then. I would have audited it all the time.
Yeah, I want to email first like, hey, I'm free. Can I just come watch some of these? So it's really cool to see some of the stuff that came out of the Fleischer Studios that wasn't Felix the Cat.
Is that also?
Yeah, they're the ones who do Felix the Cat. That's what they're really
judging based on how that bird moved, I would buy that.
Yeah, it's Matt Science, that sweet bird.
Yeah,
Love the bird. Big fan of the bird. It's 12 minutes, so you don't have a whole lot of time for plot. Look, really cool effects, but the plot basically boiled down to there's a mad scientist going to attack the town. Lois goes, I'll go talk to him.
Yeah, like, I'll get to the bottom of this story, guys.
Maybe all he wants to be is interviewed for the newspaper, and then he'll stop attacking us.
Yeah, so she gets in her plane and flies there like a maniac.
Like a Like a drunk ostrich would fly.
Flies poorly, lands there, like knocks on his door, is like, "Hey, I'm a reporter from the," just gets kidnapped right away, like before she finishes a sentence.
Yeah, she literally doesn't finish a sentence.
Like the sentence was like, "Did she? Oh, good. Oh, I needed a hostage. Thank God.
I don't know why.
Thanks. You're from the service. Like, what?
Tie her up. It's like, hey, watch this. This is really cool, right?
I destroyed the city. Like,
the worst part is though, Clark Kent like sees her volunteer and go off to the mad scientist lair on her own, and he doesn't go Superman. You thought he would Superman immediately and like follow her to make sure she's safe? Nope. He waits until the guy blows up a bridge and a couple buildings.
Yeah, and I was like, oh man, something's happening. I better get there. And then proceeds to like blow up his place. Like I'm sure debris probably could have killed Lois.
Yeah,
she was dangerously close to a lot of that.
It's almost as if he thought, like, well, maybe Lois can talk him out of it. Like, maybe I'll wait and see if he's actually gonna shoot this big laser.
She's pretty good. She's real pretty, and
well, gee, I sure stopped destroying the town if she asked me to.
Superman, not very bright in that.
He had no eyes. He couldn't see.
That's fair.
Yeah, so he had, I don't know if it was racist or just meant to be like concentration, but it was just lines, like thin lines for eyes, and it was with glasses, no glasses, whatever, just thin lines.
But yeah, pretty good. I mean, no thing ring, do your thing.
It's no thing ring, do your thing.
Well, only because it doesn't have that catchphrase.
That's true.
I mean, it's pretty good.
Technically better, but because it didn't have the catchphrase, technically so much worse. Like if you ignore,
both of them were technically.
If you ignore the phrase "thing ring do your thing," there'd be no redeeming qualities to that thing animated short we watched. Practically no.
Except for then the action right after "thing ring do your thing," where all the rocks fly at the kid
and correct that poor teenager.
Yeah.
If you ignore that aspect of it, this is a better thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no fun Superman. No Superman, soup your thing. And that's not. That doesn't. This gives me superpowers. It's Krypton soup, just like Mom used to make.
So not a bad start.
No, not a bad start.
Great start for realsies.
It's a little short, and we are starting with. I'm very excited.
It's been a long time since I've seen this. Like I bought this on DVD when I worked at Blockbuster, which that's how long it's been since I bought that movie. I worked at a Blockbuster.
None of those things exist anymore.
Yeah, it's like. And because I've wanted to watch this for a while, and I just never got around to rewatching it. I haven't seen it in like 10 years.
In a post-Dark Knight world, I'm really looking forward to watching it and seeing. Yeah. Oh right, Jack Nicklaus as the Joker was also. We're watching Batman.
I think we said that. Did we not? Maybe not. I don't know. Check the tape. We're not going to check the tape.
Jack Nicklaus in it. Spoiler: it's Batman. I'm looking forward to seeing his Joker because man, I remember everything about his Joker, loving it, and. Like when Heath Ledger was doing it, I remember thinking very strongly, like, well, he can't just do Jack Nicklaus' Joker. He needs to do something on his own, or
Jack
it's Nicholson. Nicholas is
Jack Nicklaus,
same person.
Also does a great Joker.
I was at
it like whenever he's on like the ninth hole putting.
I was at the Memorial this weekend. It's solid. You want to see a magic trick? Hold on! Like fucking.
Oh no,
that's a really good magic trick. I do that all the time, and so, one of the Jacks, I'm not going to tell you which one, spoiler, I have a special edition. They have some different edits. It's playing the Joker, and so I'm looking forward to seeing that original film portrayal of the Joker, and
kind of looking forward to a Batman without the Batman voice.
That's true.
Hey man, I rewatched Dark Knight recently.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought that was kind of internet exaggeration. It's not.
I keep saying it wildly, like at a certain point, it's all right. It's clearly not good, but at a certain point,
it's not bad, but it's just begging to be made fun of.
It is begging to be made fun of. And at a certain point, though, to me, it's like, well, it's better than like just knowing it's Batman. Because man, like if I knew Adam West, I'd be like, oh, hey, Batman, you're Adam West. I know who you are. You're clearly Adam West. I talked to you 10 minutes ago.
Like the one really good moment of Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Where he was like, hey, I've lived with you my whole life.
That's to come.
You can't hide your cheekbones.
Can't hide your cheekbones. You have massive cheekbones.
She said something to that effect.
Just gargantuan cheekbones.
You can't hide them.
Cheekbones of luxury. We're watching Batman, and I'm looking forward to it. So we'll see you when Sam's done shooting you.